Hello, hello. Oh, baby! Thank you!
There you go, Ari. Go ahead. All right. Hey, so here we go.
I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in the land of
Hit that
hearts.
shit, bitch.
Cool. Come along, take my hand. Let's all go to and there goes our rights to that song. We do not have the rights to that song. This is a completely inappropriate podcast, everybody. I am Anthony, along with Mr.
Frank.
And we are trying out some new tech today. Frank got himself a new laptop. He's moving on up in the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to let ourselves sleep in a little bit, which of course I didn't do anyway, but I'm sure Frank enjoyed the morning. How was your morning, Frank?
I woke up, I dragged myself out of bed to go fucking shower, and then I got out and I got
Who'd you fuck?
What? Oh,
you went to go fuck? You went to go fuck and shower?
Uh-huh. And then
Who'd you fuck?
nobody. I went to go fucking shower, ing. But
Okay.
what happened? Yeah, so when I come back to a text from you saying, "Hey, let's push it to fucking this time," and I'm like, that means it's gonna have to be through Zoom, right? So then, fast forward.
Why is that a problem?
Yeah, fast forward to a few hours later, and the person that was supposed to be our guest that I was supposed to pick up called me without a fucking trace of remembering or even knowing that I was supposed to pick him up to record.
Good times.
I'm like, well, there goes that.
And of course, the first thing he says is, "Oh, dude, I was so wasted last night." Oh, dude, I don't even remember. I just don't even remember.
Yep.
That's my impression of our missed guest here. Anyway, sorry, I'm dropping the light over here in case you didn't notice.
Right.
So anyway, that was much to do about nothing. Frank, thanks for that little tidbit of infotainment, I guess. Hey, I finally finished Wandavision.
Cool.
Just like a second ago. But I was watching it in the dark. We were supposed to record earlier, but I told you I had to hold up because we ended up losing power here for like an hour or something.
Mm-hmm.
How long was it? I didn't even pay attention to it.
Yeah, about an hour, maybe a little more.
Yeah, because it was supposed to come back on at like 3 or 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
And well, it's 3:35 now. We're slow to start, but we are here. So entertain me, Frank. Tell me what you've been up to, man. How's your week been? What the fuck is your life like lately?
Yeah. Okay. So I was gonna share this fucking a few episodes ago, but it was we had audio trouble, so we couldn't air it.
Oh, those lost episodes, dude. That sucked. No, it wasn't audio trouble. We had no audio. I didn't turn the audio on.
So about 2 weeks back, maybe 3, my father got himself a new age grill, and I was like,
New age grill.
One
of those pellet grills?
Yeah, because
they're nice.
Calling it modern wouldn't be the correct term. It'd have to be contemporary. But
how does that work?
Well, we're not archaeologists. Anyways, so
shut the fuck. You are such a tool, dude.
So anyway,
you're an ass.
So yeah, we give it a try. I don't like it. I prefer a real grill, but my father liked some of it, some parts he didn't like, but overall he was satisfied. Well,
isn't that all that matters?
Yeah, he's the one that bought it, but yeah, you have to plug it in and then wait for it to fucking warm up and then throw in the pellets, and then we did ribs on it because apparently it had a smoke ability. Smoke feature.
Yeah, that's one of the best things about the pellet grills is smoking your meat nice, and you control the temperature perfect. Is it one of those where it goes with an app on your phone and shit? Does it have like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or whatever?
I want to say yes, but we didn't try the whole app thing.
You haven't made it that far into it yet.
Yeah, we just pushed the buttons and shit. But what happened? Yeah, the ribs didn't come out smoky. and we're planning to fucking use it for brisket. And I'm like, see, you need a real grill, a man's grill, not some
Well, what
Fisher
kind of
Price
pellets
thing.
do you get? Because you can get mesquite smoke pellets. You may have had just a base one that's meant to burn clean,
No, it was
not
what
necessarily meant for smoking.
I don't remember, but I know it wasn't Kingsford. That I
Yeah,
can
I
tell
mean,
you.
I don't know if there's a different. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's where my first thought would go.
Yeah, and then my dumbass spilled most of the fucking pellets because I was grabbing it. And for some reason, I was treating it like a bag of charcoal. And my father's like, use a cup or whatever. And I'm like, it's cool. I got this. And then I poured it like if I was pouring fucking charcoal.
Charcoal.
And it just
Isn't it
spilled.
supposed? I thought it was supposed to have a tray or something that you place that stuff in.
Um, maybe it has. It's a little section. You just pour it in there. Evan. Yeah, so I'm over here expecting chunks to come out, and it was smooth. And since it
Yeah,
was
little
still
pellets.
pouring,
They're little
fucking
pellets.
spilled everywhere. Like, oh, I was expecting charcoal for some reason.
You are a silly man. You take no time reading instructions, do you?
We did. We read all the instructions, but then my father was
Did
like,
you
"Hey,
though?
it needs more pellets." And then I'm
Did
like,
you though?
"Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, I got this."
Were you reading it right side up? You didn't
Yeah,
hold
we
the
were
book
reading
upside.
it. I was reading it, and he was following along. And
Oh, there's
then,
the problem. They let you read it.
and then for some reason, he was like, "That can't be right." I don't remember what part it was. So then he started reading the Spanish part of the manual, and then like, "Oh yeah, it says right here." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I was saying." But
Oh, you foolish boy. Well, but the meat came out okay, right? I mean, you didn't break anything.
that came out. It didn't come
Just
out as you would expect it. It wasn't, the bone wasn't sliding right off, but it was made. It was too brown for my liking, but
well, I mean, you dial it back.
yeah,
Next time. Now do it for maybe an hour less. See how it goes.
yeah, gauging with the first batch.
Yeah, maybe lower heat. This turned into a weird cooking fucking segment. You're really, yeah. It's just interesting how much trouble you can have with just a. It's supposed to make your life easier. These newfangled objects, and only you can fuck them up royally the first time out of the package. Like,
I'm
read
telling
the
you,
instructions, son. Come on now.
I don't get along with technology for
That's
some
all
reason.
right. When Skynet takes over, it'll all be okay.
Yeah, I'll be one
You'll
of the
be
first ones to go.
You'll be the first to go. We won't have to worry about you anymore. I'll protect you, Frank. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I know how to dust off computer parts and shit. We'll keep them clean. Yeah, yes, massa. I'll shine your boots for you. I'll shine your shiny metal ass, like Bender says in Futurama.
Yep. Polish it and shit.
Futurama, man, that's a cartoon I miss.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know what the best thing about Futurama was? It maintained that same animation style as the Simpsons and shit from the late 90s. See, the early 90s shit was a little bit too what's the word I'm looking for? Like when everything was still hand drawn and the lines were still all wiggly and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like old peanut cartoons. Fucking love that shit.
That was the first few episodes before it actually picked up into actual seasons back in the 80s. What was it, 88, 83? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I love the characters themselves and the voices and stuff, but the animation is just like, it's trippy, man. It's almost like an acid trip. And then you get to the 90s and it cleans up and they become, animated, digitally animated. And that I feel like that's the peak of where cartoons should be, man. Like fucking, I don't know, like somewhere between Beavis and Butthead and South Park. You know what I mean? Like clean, two-dimensional. Now you get shit like that's why I could never get into Clone Wars. I was telling you that before. I could never get into Clone Wars because that animation style is just, it's too that's almost too clean. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I like my cells. I like the stop motion shit. I like to see, glitches in the matrix of the fucking cartoon, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
What about you? What kind of animation are you a fan of?
I am a fan of. Damn. Well, I don't like the anime / Japanese style of fucking.
Now it depends. It depends because that checks off all the boxes for me. Primary colors, uh, good flashing scenes, good fight scenes where they hold the poses long enough for you to enjoy them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I like see that I could get behind, but that's still like classic animation style to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's when you get to shit like what else was it? Like, oh, did you ever watch that? Oh fuck! Oh, it's killing me. I'm not gonna remember this on the spot, am
Probably not.
I?
Yeah,
Get
like the
back
new
to it, I
Tom and
guess.
Jerry movie. It's
Reboot.
oh
You ever watch Reboot?
yeah, reboot. Yeah.
You watch Reboot back in the day when it was they'd go and see that was kind of cool animation, right? So when they said they were redoing it, I was kind of hoping that they would keep the same style animation. It ended up being like this fucking Clone Wars looking style shit. Like where it's just too clean and I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like the direction that it's I feel like Pixar is like on the edge of doing that. You know what I mean? But they pull back at the last second and make everything a little shinier and more primary colored rather than, shadows and I don't know. I don't know. I'm very particular with my cartoons, man.
Mm-hmm. Like the new fucking Tom and Jerry movie. The cartoons look traditional.
Oh, that looked legit. I saw a small clip of it and I was like, "Oh, they did it right, dude." It was like the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie. That one was pretty good too, man.
Yeah. I don't think so.
You never saw the
No,
Rocky and Bullwinkle movie? Oh,
the one with Piper Perabo. I think was her name. She's from Texas.
I don't know. I just know that it was with what's his name from Seinfeld, Jerry Costanza, as
No,
but as is it
it's
Natasha and Boris?
yeah.
So he would be Boris, yeah, I think. Anyway, old cartoons, man. We just lost every fucking every child watching this. Not that we have many children watching this. They shouldn't. It's marked not for children. Although some could argue it's made by children.
Uh-huh.
All right, man. So what else? Speaking of cartoons, so we had the Tom and Jerry movie coming out. And wasn't there something else coming out? Like they were redoing. What the fuck were they redoing into live action from cartoon?
I don't know.
The Powderpuff Girls, dude.
Oh, right, the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, that.
Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, Powerpuff Girls.
Where's your mind at? Powder.
I don't know. Powder, because girls powder their noses. I don't know, man. Don't pull me into your web of bullshit.
Yeah, so Dove Cameron is gonna play the blonde one. Chloe Bennett from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is gonna play the red one.
Hold on, I gotta look at these girls. I'm terrible with names. Say it again. Who was the first one?
Dove Cameron. She's of I want to say Disney fame. She's a child star. I want to say Disney fame because
I love her. She was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too. She played the blonde chick that gets her. Spoiler alert! It's a fucking 10-year-old show now. Gets her head sliced off. She was so hot, dude.
Yeah.
Like I had no interest in her before or after that show, but as that character, I love the bodysuits, dude. I wish I were an Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. just so I could have a nice bodysuit, I like a Hawkeye suit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like outfits.
Yeah.
I went full beaner today though, which I don't think I could say, but I can say
You just did.
I just did. I went full brown, man. I've got my green and tan outfit. I'm just screaming, "Hey, la migra, run!" Anyway,
I honestly thought you had just came back from fucking landscaping.
Yeah, that's exactly the look I realized I put together here. I probably could have gone with some brighter colors, but oh well. All right, so we have Dove Cameron as which one?
The blonde one. I don't know their names.
Bubbles?
I just know one of them is Buttercup. I don't
Is
know which
Bubbles,
one, but I know one of
Buttercup,
them.
and Sasquatch? No, Bubbles,
Oh yeah, Bubbles. Bubbles was one.
Bubbles, Buttercup. Who's the other one?
Um, is Bubbles the blonde
Butterscotch?
one?
No,
No.
Butterscotch is not Butterscotch. Buttercup, Bubbles. Honey,
And
who is it? Buttercup, Bubbles, and who for the Powerpuff Girls? Powerpuff Girls. What are their names? Buttercup, Bubbles, Blossom. Blossom is the redhead, right?
How can we forget Blossom?
Buttercup is the green one, and Bubbles is the blue.
That's my girl. Did y'all catch that? Was that loud enough?
Buttercup is a green one. Bubbles is the blue one. I was right.
That's
And then-
amazing. Yeah, blue
Yeah.
bubbles. That one's easy to remember.
Yeah.
But the other ones, fuck off.
nothing. Okay,
So
then
Blossom. So who's playing the redhead?
Yeah. And I just fucking what was it? Buttercup is gonna be played by Yana Pertz.
Who?
Yeah, she's not as well known as the other two, I take it. Because you don't know, I don't know.
I don't know why I'm waiting for you to tell me. I'll just look at Powerpuff Girls movie and see who's playing.
Well, it's is it WB fucking series. It's a live action series, and it's gonna be very CW. That's why I keep thinking it's a CW show, but no.
It's not CW, it's WB?
Yeah, Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers?
Yep.
I didn't know they were still producing shit. I thought they stopped after like Batman Returns or something.
No, they're tied to HBO. Like it's the same company.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So yeah, the synopsis is that disillusioned 20-somethings, and I'm like, Chloe Bennett is pushing 30. Come on. Disillusioned 20-somethings.
Oh no shit! Chloe Bennett's like not a young actress anymore. So because I mean she's been on the scene a long time. I can't imagine her playing such a because they're supposed to be children. How can these girls be the ones playing them?
No, because they're again disillusioned 20-somethings who resent having lost their childhood fighting crime, and
oh my god! This is an after like the curtain calls kind of thing on these girls.
It's, will they agree to reunite now that the world needs them more than ever?
Needs them again. So
Yeah.
they disbanded at some point just because they saved the world and there were no problems anymore, and now there's problems again, so they got to come back together. Because otherwise, like, okay, you guys are the only ones that can save the world. Y'all just gonna let shit happen now? Like, wait, hold on. Yeah, there's more to this story than I need. You did not cover this well at all.
That's the synopsis.
All right. Well, I'll take the synopsis and shove it right up your rubber nose.
Yeah, because it's not a movie; it's a series, so it's gonna go season by season. And
all right. Well, we'll
it's gonna
see
be
how
a
that
fucking
goes.
soap opera. That's what it is.
That's
Very much in the
interesting.
style of Smallville, I take it. But no, Smallville.
I like Smallville. Oh, they're redoing Smallville.
Are they?
Yeah, no, they're doing Superman and Lois on the CW, dude, and it looked good.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty fucking great.
It looked good. Well,
know.
you know what? I really like Smallville, but they've got to erase the memory of it because that one chick was in a cult.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, it was a really good show for like the first couple seasons, and then like anything else, it starts to jump the shark at some point. But I hope they do a better job with this. I hope this one's a little bit more like when they're older, not so much teenagers. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. Fucking what's it called? Superman and Lois. I think that's them already with children.
Well, oh, that's odd.
I think I'm not too sure.
I thought they couldn't have children.
I don't know. You want to make it a soap opera? Fucking make it all about fucking what's it called? Finding yourself.
Okay, you're a strange man.
No, because that's what Smallville was. It was Superman trying to find himself. That's why.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
sure,
why. That's why he never put on the suit.
Well, that's why I think it's odd that you're going to make them parents on the CW. Like the CW doesn't cater to middle-aged or adults. They cater to young adults and teenagers. You know what I mean?
So apparently everything after Green Arrow is fucking crap. So they
Was
gotta
it?
try
I
something.
mean, I
different.
stopped watching CW after Green Arrow, didn't you?
I never watched Green Arrow.
It wasn't bad. It was, again, it jumps the shark right around season 3, but
Yeah,
it's really good leading up to that.
cool. So now they
It's
can't
just
say
another
that we're
Batman
fucking.
character. Hey, fuck you, man. You always want to talk about all this shit that I've never even fucking heard
No,
of.
I'm
You can't even
saying
take
now
up
they
one
can't
Green
say
Arrow.
that
What
we're
is your hate
fucking-
against Green Arrow, dude?
I no, because when that whole universe took off, I was already in the military. You know, I was in Iraq. And, yeah, and somebody was over here.
So you have no
catching up with
association with it
Smallville.
at all.
Yeah. So yeah, now they can't say that we're fucking Marvel shills because we're literally talking about fucking DC right now. So,
True.
yeah.
Well, that's why you got butthurt, because I talked about DC instead of
No.
Marvel. Got it. No, I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay. Well,
Please, let's talk
it'll-
about WandaVision.
if it'll make your PP any bigger, I'm fucking butthurt because you're talking about DC.
I know it. I know it.
Yeah, there's more to this whole Powerpuff Girls, but I don't think you want to touch on that.
Why not?
I'm pretty sure you don't want to touch on that
Why not?
because Yana Peralta, spoiler alert, is openly racist.
Okay, moving on. Such a stupid conversation to be.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
black
but-
and she's openly
No,
racist.
no, I'm good. I'm all right. Don't need to hear about it.
Cool. So
I don't need to know the personal lives of cartoon characters.
yeah, so speaking of DC and WB, the Ninja Turtles are back.
Ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go.
Yeah. They're back. There's a new video game coming out called Shredder's Revenge. I thought
Oh, well,
it was
that's
what?
another one of those where I couldn't. I mean, it was slightly better than Clone Wars, but no, it's pretty much the same. That style of animation, it's just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm an old man, dude.
It's
I like
the
my old
animation of the
cartoon.
time.
I like my old cartoons.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought this game was gonna be a Nintendo Switch exclusive because when I saw the trailer, it was on a Nintendo channel. But apparently, they haven't announced which consoles they're gonna be released in. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be every console and PC because why would you limit your fucking money making? And it's kind of a sequel to Turtles in Time, but it's not really. So it's from the guys behind Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Turtles in Time being
Streets of Rage.
Ninja Turtles Part 3, right? The third movie sequel.
No, I guess that was when it came out, but no, it was a video game that came out in the 90s after the video game. Because there was a lot of Ninja Turtle video games that came out. But
They
there
go
was
back to the samurai.
Yeah, there was
right?
one that came out on arcade that I still remember, and the sequel to that one was Turtles in Time, and everything else went straight to console and didn't start in arcade. So that's why they're saying that this is kind of a sequel, kind of not, because it's not being released in arcade. Who the fuck does arcades nowadays? You got the one-up arcades, but that's like.
Well, you can start an arcade style video game for your cell phone.
Yeah. Oh well, that's what it is. It's one of those beat 'em up.
Snap.
Yeah, it's a beat 'em up where it's 16-bit, right? And you walk the street.
Nice.
And you punch fools.
That's awesome. I like that classic style. Yeah. What do you mean? Who doesn't? Nostalgia heads like us, dumbasses.
Oh, yeah.
All the people actually making money and working their asses off right now.
All the 80s babies.
Well, I'm an 89er, so I'm on the border there. And I'm halfway through it too. I'm in June, smack dab in the middle of the year. So
just made it.
Yeah, I was there with 6 months to spare.
Yeah. And what happened? Yeah, and there's a new comic book coming out, or there's a new comic arc that came out with Ninja Turtles called The Last Ronin. And I'm telling you, hop online because I'm sure your local comic book shop doesn't have them. hop online to the comic book stores online and type fucking The Last Ronin and check it out. We're only 2 issues in. Comes out once a month. But what it is that it's sometime in the future. It's one of those dark future types. And there's only one Ninja Turtle left. All the other ones are dead. And you're like, who is this Last Ronin? Who the fuck is he? And in the second issue, they start revealing. They revealed how Raphael died, and
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that now. I'm looking it up. Fuck.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, ass.
no, because you got to know what's going on so you can pick up the next issue coming out this month. Hopefully this month. Yeah, they revealed Raph's death, and he went out swinging. I'm like, that is true to his character. The guy goes out swinging. I think that's about as much as I should say. But I haven't told you who. Yeah, I haven't told you who the Last Ronin is because
No, nor should you. I might actually buy this series.
Yeah, because at the end of the first issue, they reveal who it is. But
Interesting, man. We went hard on the geek talk today.
yeah. Oh yeah, and I was gonna tell you that the fucking TMNT, the Ninja Turtles 3, the movie, the animatronics, they went into auction, and those things were treated poorly. No love. They look fucking zombified. I was hoping to say, I was hoping to say this in studio so you can fucking look it up and be like, holy shit. But yeah, these things were not taken care of at all. Yeah, and also there's a fucking set.
Oh my god, they look terrifying. Whoa, yeah, they are. Yeah, the teeth are all exposed, peeled back. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then the rubber's coming off, and fucking some of the skin.
Yeah, the rubber's coming off. What can I say, hun? It broke.
Yeah, one of them has like his eye half open. Shit.
Yep, kind of creepy. Kind of creepy.
Yeah, but they sold, so whatever.
Yeah, they might fix them up.
Yeah, restoration, and then sell them again for like twice what you paid for. Anyways, yeah, and then there's this new playset that came out, fucking Turtles in Disguise. It's them in trench coats, and then they have the fucking masks, the human mask. So it's them in a trench coat and a fucking fedora, I guess. And also,
I remember that outfit. I like that outfit.
Yeah, they used it for the movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only on Raphael. But anyways, yeah, and then I found out researching this, I'm like, there has to be more. They're re-releasing, at least I think they're re-releasing the Ninja Turtles movie action figures. I saw some of them up on for pre-order at GameStop for about $120-$130.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, I've got comic books that are worth money by accident. You know what I mean? I didn't actively go out looking for them. I just picked out some comic books every time I went to the comic shop that I felt like reading, and some of them actually ended up being worth quite a bit of fucking money. It's just a crapshoot, man. You don't have to try. You just got to enjoy, take care of them.
Well, that, and you can be, through collecting like me, I'm collecting comic books, not so much that, they're going to be worth something eventually, which, yeah, that's a welcome perk. But no, I collect them because I'm keeping up with the story, so I'm buying them as they're released to keep up with the story, to see how my favorite characters are fucking doing.
Yeah, see, I don't have time for that shit.
No, that's why you buy them online, and then they come.
Sure, the digital copies are a good way to go. If you just want to, I mean, it's so much better than, buying a bunch of books that are, they're either one, never going to be worth anything, or two, you're going to leave them laying around and they're going to get destroyed anyway. You might as well just have them on your phone.
Oh no, mine are in boxes, fucking wrapped in not wrapped, but they're put in the sleeve, and I need to grade a lot of them. But,
no, you don't.
But it's gonna come out expensive. If I want the price to go up, I gotta.
Well, you should only grade your top like 5, because it's expensive to get them graded. It's a pain in the ass to find a place to do it safely and a place you could trust. You typically, we've said it before, but you need to wait till there's a convention by you that they're going to have CDC grading at the location. We can take them. They'll, drop them off for an hour, come back and pick them up. That way, you're not throwing them in the mail where they're either going to be treated like shit or they're going to be recognized going to a certain address and get swiped from you. Because let's face it, our mail delivery system is quite flawed. I don't know if anybody's caught on to that.
If they're hiring people like Robbie.
What?
Yeah, Rob used to work he was a postman.
I thought they stopped letting people with mental disorders, like severe mental disorders. I don't know what's wrong with Robbie. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well,
sort of. But still, wait, didn't they have like the post office? Like, wasn't a big thing in the 80s or early 90s that the post office rioted and like postal workers were shooting people?
Probably.
Do you remember this story though? You don't remember postal workers going postal?
Nope.
Oh man, keep talking. I'm gonna look this up.
Okay. So what the fuck else? Yeah, the Ninja Turtles movie released action figures. I was telling myself, I'm like, my cousin had some of those, but the fucking, I don't know what size these are gonna be, but this was these were really big. I'm like, I bet if he kept them, didn't damage them, they'd be worth about the same, right? At least $120, $130. But I think we fucked them up.
Okay. I found it. So the term going postal is an American English slang phrase referring to becoming extremely and uncontrollably angry, often to the point of violence and usually in a workplace environment. The expression derives from a series of incidents from 1986 onward in which United States Postal Service workers shot and killed managers, fellow workers, and members of the police and/or general public in acts of mass murder. Between 1970 and 1997, more than 40 people were killed by current or former employees in at least 20 separate incidents of workplace rage. So something about the way that they were managing these post offices, they just kept getting shot up by people that work there. Between 1986 and 2011, workplace shootings happened roughly twice a year with an average of 11.8 people killed per year.
They're not hiring me anytime soon.
Yeah, that's odd. That's odd. I wonder if it's like a trend, like maybe they had like a higher number of ex-military and people like with PTSD and shit working
probably
at post offices, like easy federal jobs that are supposed to be like calm and keep you grounded. I'm sure that's what they used to recommend to people,
Well, apparently it's a lot of work. Robbie was telling me that it's a lot of work. It's an all day thing. And, that's now when mail is not as big as it was back then, back in the day.
Don't be sexist. It could be female too, Frank.
What? Okay.
Male and female.
Okay. No, but they're fucking, yeah. Yeah. Now I see where you're getting at. No, yeah, like it wasn't as big as it was back then. So imagine the workload back in the day. It would be pretty frustrating. I'd be pissed too. Yeah. No. Did I tell you some Butthead is coming back? Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah, we're talking about Paramount Plus.
I feel like you did mention it. Wait, you did mention it, but I didn't get enough info from you on that.
Oh, well, that's it. They're continuing the story.
The show. But how are they going to do it in this PC time? Like, is it going to just go? Is it going to go the way of South Park and just say like, fuck your PC culture and let's just remain completely inappropriate? Or are they going to fucking bend a knee to the whims of the
most likely
humanity?
they're gonna go the South Park way because they're releasing the old episodes first, and then they're gonna the new series.
I'm sure they're gonna keep some in the vault though, like some that are too dirty to air nowadays or something.
I hope not. I really hope not. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't even have Paramount Plus.
Weren't they gonna bring whatever happened to Ren and Stimpy? Weren't they bringing that back? Did they bring it back?
They did, but it was for the people that grew up with it, and it was done by people that grew up watching Ren and Stimpy, and I didn't like it. I didn't
would have
like
liked to. I would have liked to see Powdered Toast Man again.
Well, I didn't like it. I bought the season, and I didn't like it because it was
Hey Frank, did you like it?
no, because it was too grown up. Like fucking Ren and Stimpy were married, and fucking one of them was the bitch, and they harped on that. I think it was Stimpy that was the bitch, and I'm like,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, no,
I think you're just homophobic.
no. It's because like
Like,
growing up,
no, I love fags.
I do. Polo's my friend.
Oh, Polo. Hey, does he have a boyfriend now?
I don't know because
I saw him post a picture with a cute feller, and I
yeah,
was
because
wondering if that was his hubby or little buddy butter.
yeah, because
Butter
Robbie
butter.
was telling me that fucking he was like, "Hey, did you see Polo's post?" And I'm like, "No, did that fucker unfriend me?" But yeah, he was like, "Well, he's single again." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So
Okay.
yeah, yeah, no, because it was something about fucking moving the relationship right along. I can't remember if oh yeah, it was a work thing, work related incident, and the guy was like, you know what, never mind, we're better off as friends. And I'm like, huh.
Womp womp. Happy to
Yeah,
be spilling all that tea on the podcast. I hope he doesn't mind. You let out a lot of his own personal business there,
that's
Frank.
that's what fucking Robbie was telling me. I don't know. I'll hit him up and be like, hey, you want to be on the fucking
I love
pod?
so you didn't even ask Polo whatever the fuck his name is. Big Gay Al. You didn't ask him what the hell's going on. You're telling this not even second person but third person like removed. Yeah, maybe we should let Polo talk about his own goddamn love life on here instead of speculating.
Well, I left out a lot, so I don't
You
think it was
should. You should. Jesus. All right. Well. Okay. Just tell us.
no, I'm gonna fucking invite him over and be like, hey, we're doing it through Zoom now, so you don't have to get your fat ass up. No, whatever.
That's delightful. All right. Well, I think I'm done with this conversation, Frank. This is
Are
fizzled
we?
out.
Because we still need to talk about the Wandavisions.
Wandavision.
Yep.
Wandavision.
Wow, 2 pages of racist tweets. What the fuck? I should be a journalist.
That sounds about right. Yeah, especially today's journalism is just reposting racist tweets, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, hey, this person's a racist. So let's
There you go. You can make some money, honey.
Yeah.
Make $1, make them holler.
Yeah. What happened? Yeah, so WandaVision, people were pretty fucking disappointed with it because it didn't meet their expectations. And I'm
Yeah,
like, well,
nothing meets these assholes' expectations.
no,
They
because
expect to get a blowjob, rim job, and have 2 tits in the mouth with a dick in the ears, and that's just never gonna happen. Orgies like that rarely, if often, ever happen.
because when you think about it,
Rarely, if often. I'm sure that made sense.
yeah, WandaVision was supposed to be Marvel's 4th release, I think, and it was going to be followed by Doctor Strange. But since that was the first property that was done filming, by the time the Rona hit, they were like, "Well, shit, let's release this first." Although Black Widow has been done for fucking months, and they don't want to release that on Disney Plus.
I wonder why. I wonder what they've got working in that one.
It's the money. They wanted to make $1 billion.
Oh, so they just want to wait till they open up at theaters. They didn't expect WandaVision was always expected to be a series, right? And what about the Winter Soldier and the Falcon?
Winter Soldier, yeah.
Dude, that looks sick.
Yeah.
And we'll see if Anthony Mackie actually becomes Captain America or not, because he was offered it, but in the end he never accepted the shield. You know what I mean? Like he said to some degree that he didn't think it should be him. And then Cap tells him, no, that's why it should be you, or some shit like that. You know, whatever cheesy ass fucking repetitive line they throw in at the end there.
Yeah.
To pass the torch. But I'd rather like to see him stay the Falcon. I don't know the storyline though.
Well, the Falcon eventually becomes Captain America in the comics.
It does. Okay, so then it most likely is going to happen then.
Yeah, but a lot of
It's
people
just how are they going to execute?
a lot of people weren't too happy with it because the Winter Soldier was Captain America before the Falcon was.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Maybe they might do that. We don't know. It hasn't even come out yet.
And they had foreshadowed that Bucky was gonna be the next Captain America for 10 years. They foreshadowed that, and they ended up giving it to Anthony Mackie because the Russo brothers
give it to him. Nothing has happened yet.
Yeah, the
people.
well, okay. Well, the synopsis for the series is that the government doesn't think Falcon should be heir to the Captain America legacy, so they make their own Captain America, and that's the whole premise of it, or at least one of the subplots. That who's the next Captain America?
I don't know. I hate to speculate on something that hasn't come out yet.
I'm not speculating. It's like that's what they were saying it's gonna be.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
No, I'm not. That's what they were saying. That it's gonna be that plus fucking Zemo's back and that Baron Zemo.
Who's Baron Zemo?
Baron Zemo is the bad guy, the guy that set up the whole thing in Civil War.
The red face, the Red Skull.
The guy that was reading the book, triggering fucking the Winter Soldier.
Fuck, Fino. Oh, I remember. No, yeah. He's that guy that looks like the other guy.
Sure. So,
he looks like the dude from Wandavision, like Quicksilver. He looks like Evan Peters or whatever his name. Evan Peterson? Evan something?
Evan Peters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
like
now,
him, right?
Yeah.
Come on, give me that one. Tell me those two don't look like brothers, like separated at birth.
Probably. I don't know.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
But yeah, they were saying that that Baron Zemo's mask is gonna make sense now because he's gonna say that he was inspired by Thanos because superheroes shouldn't exist and Thanos was right. So he made a mask to remind superheroes of Thanos. And yeah. So yeah, because a lot of people were expecting Doctor Strange to show up in the final episode, but he never did. And then somebody interviewed Benedict Cumberbatch about it, and I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. It was mostly mumbling because it was through Zoom. I'm like, oh, all I got from that was him saying, "Oh, it would have been fun." I'm like, okay, but speaking to the mic, sir.
Hey, dude, you're putting me to sleep. I can't listen. This is way too much nerd culture for me. We're going to throw this one up for your fucking followers and your friends. Let's see if we can get some nerdisms back onto the show because Jesus Christ, we got to have a nerd guest for you to talk to because this is way too high in the geek fest round for me. I'm trying really hard to keep up, man. I can't. It's like watching the Kardashians. It's all just soap opera telenovela kind of fucking bullshit.
It's just noise.
If it's not in the movies and in the TV shows, it's like the people creating it are like getting called out for racism and whatever. It's just too much. Okay. It's too much stuff to keep a hold of. And these names like whatever happened to religion and politics and all the shit I hate to talk about that gets me ranting. I had to listen to you so much this episode. Wow. I don't like that. We got to change that back. We got You're not allowed to take over the podcast anymore, sir. That was uncomfortable. Well, this has been another episode of the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. Oh man. All right. So how you doing, man? Anything else?
Well, shit. That's it.
There's a lot more, but we're out of time, man. We've been going.
That's all I had for the episode. Now. Fucking WandaVision. WandaVision was a maybe, and then the Ninja Turtles and the Powerpuff Girls. Knowing you wouldn't want to touch the whole fucking.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's see if we have anything left for another episode, or if you guys are going to end up with another random Yo Garza or Religion or Not podcast thrown in this week. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. Remember, you can find us at completelyinappropriatepodcast@gmail.com with any comments, questions, concerns. Reach out to us. Let us know if there's anybody you think should be on our show. Remember, why be PC when you can be completely inappropriate? So find us at CI Podcast on Instagram, Completely Inap with 1P on Twitter, BitChute, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I don't know. Wherever you find podcasts, usually you can find us. And that's it. I'm done. Frank, what do we tell the people?
Be excellent to each other.
Find you happy. Try to be better today than you were yesterday. Bye, motherfuckers. Comes from his mama. He likes pie. Frank, say bye. Bye. No. Say bye. Bye. That was pretty.
Cool.
Stop recording.